Hey guys, how's it going? Kyle here. I'm going to do another quick video now. I've had a little bit of a rough couple of days. I remember I had the Jackson 5. So the one I said in the notes, I think that I was suspicious that he might have I cannot ever think of the name of it, that the chromies have. It's a parasite. It's very common. Apparently it was a big deal for quite a while, where people were saying don't buy chromies, it's pointless because they're going to have this issue. So anyways, the little bitty guy that sat off in the corner by himself, I was kind of, the way he was behaving, I just really felt like there was something going on with him. So sure enough, he started to get the black splotches, and then on his gills he would get the almost like big massive red looking, starting to be an open wound, but it hadn't gotten that far yet. So we decided, rather, because I've got 4 other chromies in here, I'd rather preemptively pull him out before we get infect the rest of the tank. So we pulled him out, and then we also got a pair of clownfish that they were pretty like active. I watched them in the aquarium, like at the store, for the better part of an hour or so, and they were both super active. I got kind of a little bit bigger one and a little bit smaller one, and the big one this morning, I put him in last night. We went through the full acclimation process, which I'm about to talk through, and the big one this morning, I got up and he was just laying actually right near where the chromie would like to have been, like where the chromie was, and the color had completely changed. And I'll show you what I'm talking about here in just a second, because the other one still looks really, really healthy. So I will, yeah, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about here. So we ran and got a second one today. The coloration's a little bit different, so I'm mildly concerned that, although it's marked as I'll show you what I'm talking about. It's easier for that. So I'm going to stop the video, flip it around, and show you what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm doing this with the light on because I have the main light off right now. So that's one of my clowns. He was the smaller of the two, and he's looking really good. Now, if you notice his coloration, he's a little bit darker. I almost think he's a Mai Tai clownfish. Almost. They had him as an Oscillarius, though. A regular false. And then the other one I've got, who's in his bag right now, is up there. And I'm going to turn I'll turn the light off here. Well, here, let me turn the light off real quick. Okay. Gosh, I don't know if you're going to be able to see him. He's much more like, focus. There we go. Stop. He's much more orange than the other one is. The other one, there you go. Good profile. The other one's definitely got a redder top to him, or a darker top. Let's see if I can get him to show up. He's perfectly in the shadow. So, but anyways, so basically what I've done here, I'm just going to talk through quickly through my method of acclimation real fast. I've got a bag. A lot of people will just let the bags float. I personally don't do that. I actually have one of my acrylic rods that it's a straw, so you can see, and I'm just literally sticking it in, holding the end of it, and then letting it into the bag. And it's kind of like the drip method, but I don't really have an easy way to do the drip method, so I'll do that, a little bit here and there. I always try to match the salinity, or like I ask the store what salinity there is, so I'll add a little bit. The other thing I do, I've started doing rather, is I take one of my dry cubes and go ahead and scoop some water out of the tank, put my dry, freeze-dried food in there, let it mix up pretty good, and then I pour a little bit of this into the bag to guarantee, and I get to watch this guy eat and know that he's not going to have any competition from the chromies. because they're definitely competitive. Here's Mr. Yoshi. If I can find him, I think. I mean, he's right there, moving around, but in the dark. So that's the deal. And then I also always test the ammonia is 0. The nitrates, nitrites are at 0. Blue. That's a good way to show it. And then the nitrates are 0 as 0 as can be. So, and then I also went in. I was going to show you. I fixed my skimmer much more to a. Dang, it's just so dark. I'm sorry. Much more to a dry skim, the way it's supposed to be for me now. I'm sorry it's so dark, but that seems to be a motif. The other thing, if you notice, the reason why I turned that off though, is I wanted to. I'm turning the lights off in my tank, and I really feel like it helps the new additions be okay. So, yeah, it's good. So, anyways, I think that's it. I'll try to take another video as soon as the fish gets out, and hopefully they'll pair up and be all right. So, we'll talk in a bit. All right, daytime, and so basically. They are happy. You can kind of see now, and this is really the first time. Let me see if I can get in there. This is the first time we can see his color, and you can see them side by side. The one on the left is a little bit more dark on the top of him, and the one on the right is more orange. But the way I released them, they were the bigger one was the first one that was in there first, and he was the one that was hiding behind this rock. I basically released, oh, he just found the cave, that's good. I released the little one from the net, so I basically took a cup, just a little red, I took the solo cup out of the bag, put it into the solo cup, so sorry, water from the bag into the solo cup. You never want the water from the store to go to the tank, ever, yes. So I put, bagged a solo cup and just poured it through the net, caught the fish as he went in, and then to put him into the aquarium down here, right next to the one that was already there, and they paired up immediately. So they were like, oh, and remember it was in the dark, so you know, the discrepancies of coloration, I don't know if that matters. I mean, that one was sold as they were sold as the same breed of fish. They look really good to me. This one maybe just be a little bit more mature. So maybe that's all it is. So then let me get the Jackson 5 who've been reduced to 4. There's still that guy back there who's always been more timid. He's the one that hides. He hides in this little cave right here, and it's really funny to watch him back in and out. But then, yeah, everything else is awesome. They have really come out this morning. Once the light started to come up, they were hiding still back in the back, but once the light came up and they could see, they were totally okay. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Very satisfied. Sorry, blown out completely. Pretty satisfied with the way that everything's turned out. That's just kind of my methodology. That's how I do it. I fed them this morning. They both ate. Everybody ate. Everybody feasted. So I've gone ahead and got some frozen stuff, some frozen mice. This is kind of what I'm starting with. But I also mixed in some flake food, and I want to broaden the palate. I want them to be basically open to eating anything, to where whenever I go on vacation or something like that, which is coming up here in a little bit, they won't turn their nose at, you know, if I tell somebody, hey, all you have to do is this, they won't turn their nose at anything. So that's the general goal. But anyways, I am very happy with the way everything's turned out. I need to get another light soon. I think what I'm going to do, I just have one AI prime, and the sole purpose of this is just to light to where I can see. It's not for anything more than that. So I think what I'm going to do is, it's sitting in the center. I'm going to buy a second one just for $200 sake. And those will end up on my frag tank probably. That ends up over here. But for today, until I can save up for the bigger lights, which I haven't even decided what I want yet. I like AI, but they are just expensive, it seems, and everything, the mounting and all the different aspects of it seem more costly than possibly some other options. I just don't know. I don't know. We'll figure out what I want to do. But anyways, there they are. There's more of them. I'll do more updates here in a little bit. So thanks for watching along. Send me some messages. Post some comments, because again, I'd love to hear your thoughts or ideas. Additional stock in time. I've got quite a few that I can, quite a bit more that I can add in here. I still only have the one turbo snail, and he's killing it. So I'm not going to do a big cleanup crew or anything. Let's see if we can add. There you go. So anyways, yeah, we'll chat here sometime soon. Again, I don't know when the next video update's going to be, but I will do one sometime soon. So talk to you guys later.